Welcome to this brief tutorial on local and regional economic development. I'm Glenn Athy. Over the next 5 minutes, we'll explore why local economies matter, and we'll talk about some of the functions and activities that local economic development delivers. Why the focus on local economies? As you can see, the UK, like many other nations, experiences some stark differences in economic performance across its regions. And this uneven development leads to significant disparities in economic prosperity, productivity, and welfare, highlighting the need for targeted local interventions. Being informed about your local economy is absolutely vital. So one of the key functions you may be very familiar with is the role of intelligence and research. Effective economic development hinges on robust intelligence and evidence-based analysis. This means that understanding local strengths, identifying challenges, and continuously monitoring performance to inform strategic choices is important. Another key aspect of the economy is it's dynamic, it changes. Economies restructure, global economic events and changes affect local and regional economies. Technology impacts local and regional economies. So we need to be able to track these economic trends and understand how they impact our local economies. Another important function is supporting industries and fostering entrepreneurship. This can mean navigating industrial restructuring, encouraging diversification, and nurturing new areas of growth. Support for enterprise can range from basic advice for grants for high-growth businesses to assistance with international trade. Attracting foreign direct investment, or FDI, is a traditional yet highly competitive area which you're probably familiar with. It requires a clear vision, benchmarking against all locations, and a compelling product. Whether that's developed sites or skills in your workforce or sector-specific advantages such as customers or being part of a supply chain. A credible proposition means that what you brand and advertise that your local economy offers is something you can actually provide on the ground. Promoting innovation is key to long-term economic dynamism. It includes commercializing university research, establishing science parks, and linking scientific expertise to entrepreneurship. It also involves supporting businesses, improving their concepts and market viability, and driving the adoption of new technologies and solutions. Labour markets and skills development are intertwined and dynamic. Local interventions often aim to help people into work, upskill the workforce, and improve the transition from education to employment. Building a strong skills base is critical, as market forces alone often don't address all needs. Economic development isn't just about growth, it's also about addressing inequalities and poverty. Initiatives can include promoting the living wage, encouraging good employer practices, and creating local labour schemes to help long-term unemployed people back into work, building more inclusive economies. Much activity focuses on place-based regeneration, transforming derelict areas or buildings no longer in use into vibrant spaces that have an economic use. Increasingly, this integrates with the imperative of the green economy. This fundamental shift involves creating energy-efficient buildings, zero-carbon transport, and sustainable consumption, offering opportunities for well-paid jobs. Finally, local economic development is delivered by a variety of institutions, often operating in complex, politicized environments. They manage multiple relationships, they juggle resources, and can be multifunctional or highly specialized. This short tutorial has provided an overview of these key issues and functions. Everything I've talked about is regular business for many local communities, local government organisations, metropolitan authorities, and city mayors. If these kinds of policies and activities aren't occurring or being considered in your local areas, then you really need to address this and think about why this isn't the case. As I said, most localities are undertaking these activities around the world, so yours should too. Thanks for listening. This course is part of our free Explorer membership package. It's very much intended as a short foundational course for people who are new to local and regional economic development. If you want more in-depth courses or information or assistance, you can see the website links advertised on the slide. Thanks for listening.